All right, welcome to the final round here. If we can potentially redeem ourselves. I guess it's too late to redeem ourselves, really, but that's quite all right. Honestly, you know, it's hard not to be kind of indifferent to lack of redemption with Bogles. Like I said, I said sort of at the end of the last. We're playing against humans, it would seem. Um, I said at the end of the last video. I think I've made a lot of mistakes today here. Actually, kind of a high number for Bogles in particular, but it seems like most of those mistakes didn't matter. I think there's some interesting decision points that could easily have mattered, like how we chose to sideboard against KCI. I feel like some spots there where we could have sideboarded a little different. Maybe, had a little more enchantments post board. I think that's somewhere I definitely could have improved this league that would have been meaningfully different. Other than that, I think I made some like misplays here and there that are probably just a little bit oriented around lack of sufficient matchup knowledge. Both of these all of these give first strike, but none of them are going to make my Bogle big enough to not trade with the Thalia, which I certainly do not want. I guess I play this so that next turn I can decide to... I guess I'm like single spelling next turn most likely anyway, so it's probably just going to be Coronet. So yeah, I think this one makes the most sense. If I'm just going to be casting Coronet next turn, I'll get in for one more damage. As long as my opponent doesn't have Meddling Mage for Coronet, we should be in a pretty good spot to win this game. And even if they do have Meddling Mage for Coronet, I can likely still race them pretty easily with the density of enchantments that I have in my hand. Though, of course, again, Thalia is going to hold us back a little bit, as it already has. I mean, we would have been able to attack for more... well, at all, rather, last turn. If it were not for the Thalia, we could have went Cartouche, Ethereal Armor, and had an attack for 4 available to us. But, or excuse me, for 3. 4, yeah. I'm a goofball. Just ignore me. Mirren Crusader main deck. That's pretty spicy. All right. Well, I'm doing this still. Much happier to see a Mirren Crusader than a... yeah, they make the obvious block. Much happier to see a Mirren Crusader than a... well, I guess... No, maybe that is the worst thing for me. Worse than a Meddling Mage. Yeah, I think it would have been easier to beat a Meddling Mage. Because now I kind of have to... I mean, I'm still fine with playing the Coronet. Ooh. That's not great. So now I kind of need a Spirit Mantle. Yikes. No, I really need a Spirit Mantle. I mean, I guess they still can't really attack me. I mean, they attack for 8, but then I attack for 6 and gain a bunch. And obviously, I'm more than likely going to attack for a lot more than that. So I'm going to be sacking this. I guess I sack it now in case I draw another Bogle that I'd want to suit up to try and actually get around this Mirren Crusader, rather than like concealing the information or whatever. I mean, obviously, if it's like, I guess if I draw Spirit Mantle right now and then they play Freebooter, it's pretty ugly. Okay. I think I need to save this. I guess I play this. Do I? No, I don't. We don't make them make the block this turn. They can actually just kill our guy, so... Probably do not want to do that. Making them make the block last turn, that's fine. This turn, not so much. The block looks pretty good. Just stone cold kill our guy for nothing, and we don't even have a totem armor to throw in the garbage can. At least not on it currently. Vial, sure. Sack Canopy and Vial. All right. Well, that can get Dryad Arbor, but getting through that way is already going to be pretty difficult. I mean, To be fair, I guess suiting up this warrior looks pretty good. It's just we're a little afraid of Reflector Mage giving us a hard time. But just Ethereal Armor is already a 5/5 up to 8. I mean, we can make it an 8/8. And then this would also be big enough that this just didn't kill it on its own either. So I could attack with both. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Oh, I guess with the Rancor now, I'm just supposed to Rancor this. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I guess this is just better. I don't know why I want to get around this guy. Yeah, it just totally doesn't matter at all. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking here. I don't need a Spirit Mantle or Griff Spoon. If I just have this Rancor, like, they get to block 4 of it, but that's just not relevant when I'm gaining 1,000, so... And exposing myself to Reflector Mage makes no sense. Like, putting a bunch of things on this to try to, like, get around the Mirror Crusade, it just makes no sense. This should just go through it. So much for trying to redeem myself here. I almost exposed myself to like an actual out that my opponent could have instead of just like, yeah, I mean, they even have it. There you go. Be pretty ugly for me if I had done that. All right, well, we'll sack this and then play an Umbra and Bash. I mean, even currently, like, they're already just pretty dead, but might as well. I mean, if I draw, like, a Daybreak Coronet. 3, 8, 11, 15, 17. Yeah, I mean, I guess they can live, so. Five, 8, 13, 17, 20. Yeah, I mean, they can definitely live, but... it's not going to be pretty. Obviously, we order Mirror Crusader last. So they just take no damage here. Can't get it all the way to the end. All right, there we go. And we're up to 44. Yeah. All right. I guess it just doesn't even matter. I don't know why. I guess could they have like I don't know. No, they can't even have anything like that. I don't even need to change the order. I'm such a goofball. I guess if I was getting in for any amount of damage, but it was exactly... no, that still doesn't matter. I don't know. Just like doing the strangest things today. Oh well. These are definitely worth it in the matchup. I don't care about blowing up vials or anything goofy like that. Stony Silence or Seal are not worth it. Canonist, no. Spirit Link, yes. Teague's an easy no. Dramoka's Command, I think, is also just an easy no. So it's really just these. But these are pretty bad. It's like just freebooters. Malcontents, I guess. Is a one of Leyline of Sanctity better than the Dramoka's Command? Probably not. Probably not. Having another removal spell is probably better. Freebooter is just not that problematic in general. Especially if I have more removal spells, I suppose. Sure. Not the most exciting hand, but we do have the things that we need to get going, so we're in. Plus a little bit of a defensive option. We have to make this crucial decision again, though. I feel like I've been giving the Glade Cover Scout a lot of love, so we'll go for the Bogle. Time to give the beast a chance. White. Thalia it is. So I have this, like, Spirit Dancer decision again. I think since I'm not attacking this turn anyway, I mean, I could path this turn so that I could go Spirit Dancer into Umbra right away. Or I could actually just play Spirit Dancer, assume my opponent's not going to be able to deal with it since they'd have to have, like, Dismember or Reflector Mage. And even Reflector Mage wouldn't be that bad. Ooh, that was probably not right. Oh, well. I think I was supposed to just play Canopy. I guess this is fine. Particularly with the Thalia in play, this is fine for me to get something like just a forest here. Alright, yeah. I'll just do it this way. I probably still won't suit up the Spirit Dancer. It's tempting, though. Maybe, I guess it's an Umbra, too, but a Reflector Mage being the problem there. No. That ought to slow me down some more as well. I mean, they can take Path, and then I just don't have a Path anymore and no way to get it back. Or they could take Umbra just as a tempo loss for me. So I have no other way to suit up a guy. Then I have to spend the whole turn pathing. Then they could find a Reflector Mage or something by then. Yeah, they are going to go for that line. So the Thalia is going to be particularly annoying on this turn cycle. Alright, so we have one mystery card. It's a Canopy. I guess we're just waiting to do that. And this time we'll mix it up. Try to be fair to all of our children, you know. One of each of the creatures in play, the main deck creatures. Outside of Dryad Arbor, I guess. Who definitely gets the least love, but sometimes, every once in a while, you'll give him quite a bit. Meddling Mage. I mean, I'd rather get Hyena Umbra named than Path, so I guess I could hit Thalia, but that just doesn't matter at this point. I'll just get Hyena Umbra named so I don't get anything like more important that's actually a 4 of named. Ethereal Armor or something would probably be the call. They might even still name they might have even still named Path if I hit the Thalia. Just my future paths wouldn't be any good, but yeah. Force them to name the Hyena Umbra here, which makes perfect sense. They get a free attack. Alright, we drew an enchantment anyway, which is nice. So I'll probably wait on the Canopy so I can't get freebootered. And I guess I could draw something sweet that I want to cast here anyway, but I mean, it's pretty clear they don't have Reflector Mage right now, so I'll probably just be greedy here. Pay a couple life, but I think we can live with that for a for a Spirit Link on a huge thing. Relatively huge, I guess. Still think we can live with that. Mantis Rider, I guess. Sure, that's just fine. I do not, however, have a way to suit up anything else. With this Hyena Umbra still being turned off, of course. Ooh. Gosh, that seems nuts. I even have the extra Boggle and the Spirit Dancer, though, so I think I am just going to go for it. With extra Bogle in hand and the extra Spirit Dancer, I still have threats. Even if this does get Reflector Mage, which we've already put our opponent on not currently having. And something like Dismember doesn't matter here anymore. So I think I just triple block to unlock this Umbra. So I'm just gaining even more life this coming turn. Guaranteed. See, we drew another 1-mana enchantment. Drew another another scout and another scout. We've definitely not had a lot of trouble drawing these today. Maybe I should have just played this. I probably should have. I mean, I like maximizing my chance to gain more life right now the second instead of generating like more value on in a matchup where like having tons and tons of cards is not super crucial, but I guess it's kind of close. Like drawing Ethereal Armor there is just monstrously good, so. Yep, they found a Reflector. That's not good. Bummer. Kind of surprised that it's not just, yeah, easy attack with Thalia, I think. Gonna wait to block like a turn. Goodness. All right. 3 Bogles and 3 Scouts, just the way we drew it up, and two Spirit Dancers that I obviously can't cast. I guess we're drawing a card. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need mana for that, so I almost have enough Scouts and Bogles to block the Thalia. I would if it was a I guess, yeah, I would if it was a normal 2/1, but as is, not so much. I could triple block this. I definitely don't want to take 6 here. Yeah, whatever. If I'm single blocking it, I'm probably better off just triple blocking. Just throwing Bogles in the garbage can. Temple Garden. Yikes. Well, I guess it's this. Gosh, the Thalia is just making this really difficult. I mean, I guess I can draw Path. I'd probably just chump a turn, though. With a Spirit Dancer. Maybe at this point it's not. Maybe I'm supposed to chump block with the Bogle. Yeah, it's probably better to chump block with the Bogle. That's unfortunate. Wow, what a bummer. Definitely a couple spots where I could have played slightly differently. Like, I guess the one thing that comes to mind is playing the second Spirit Dancer before playing the Umbra. But or whatever enchantment I played that turn. Or suiting up. No, I really liked suiting up the Spirit Dancer there. Yeah, I think I would make a lot of the same decisions that game that we made. Probably would do them the same way. I'm going to leave it as is. All right. Hand is unfortunate. I think it's going to have to be mulligan, yeah. Also going to have to be mulligan. And probably mulligan. Then I get my scry and have a canopy. My enchantments are good for the matchup. All right, we did it. I'm going to fetch, so doesn't matter. It's not worth, that's certainly not worth not fetching here. Absolutely Temple Garden. All right. I want to be attacking here, so we'll suit it up. I mean, I could have like main attack played this. I guess Thalia will get me pretty good here if they have it. Oh no, white. There it is again. Yeah, Thalia's going to be good here against the old Mold 4. They played their planes already, although there are these lists with islands in them. Well, island, I should say. All right, cool. Now, obviously, we're kind of at risk of this champion getting huge, but we're just hoping to draw like Daybreak Coronet and then not worry about it anymore. Mantis Rider, bash for 6. That's a little scary. Rough. We'll play it out there so we can still fetch Dryad Arbor, but what a league, man. That has got to feel like the worst league I've played in a long time. Yikes. Oh well. I think I'll talk about this a little bit in the wrap-up. But when a league like this comes up for recording, when I'm trying to showcase a deck and get some games in with it for Modern Nexus, every once in a while a league like this will come up, and I'm always a bit curious. Guess I definitely can't do that. I'm always a bit curious if it's preferable for people to see content like this every once in a while when it does come up, or if you'd prefer that it just gets scrapped for potentially a better league, one that goes a little bit smoother, a little bit more as planned, perhaps. All joking aside, I think you get the gist of basically what I'm saying. It's just, I think people generally prefer for leagues not to get screened where I'm like looking for the right one to showcase for their website. I think it's better to post things as they happen and not sort of shape the results of the content that I push. But that may not be the case. So give me your feedback. If you're like, no, I hate seeing leagues like this, I just don't enjoy it as much, or whatever, then let me know. If you do like seeing the occasional league like this, rather than me sort of screening them, then let me know also. It's helpful. Either way, that is the end of our match here. So I guess I'll see you in the wrap-up in just a moment.